Good day, Rovers. So, I am planning on making a series of how to build a character to help those who are new to the game or new to gacha games in general. I have seen on many social media platforms that a lot of people actually is searching for a build guides and or just literally don't know what to do with their characters. To start this series, I'm starting on this video providing info about how you can effectively build a character in Wuthering Waves or even in another gacha games like Honkai Star Rail, Genshin Impact, Arknights, and etc. Now, let's talk about how do you actually build a character. It is actually quite simple. As Tecton have said, put the fire artifact to a fire elemental character, something like that. And yes, it is that simple. And I actually agree. If that's a support character, you should use like energy regen as its 3 slots or 4 slots and HP or attack percent on anything that their buff or heals are based on. And if that's a DPS character, slap it with a crit rate, crit damage, and also a lot of elemental or attack percent. It is that easy. However, in Wuthering Waves case, there's a lot of possibilities. For example, our free 5-star Xiang Liao, he is not just limited to a thundering set, but he can also use the lingering tunes as a substitute. Yes, it actually works and it's all over the TikTok. But anyways, the point is that in Wuthering Waves, you can actually playtest different builds and you're not locked in some, oh, this is the only build for him or her. There's no such thing in Wuthering Waves. Even my Shorekeeper uses crit damage in her 4 slot. The only thing you need is mastering the dodges. Now, building a character is not that hard. The only hard thing in there is the RNG and material scarcity. And I was actually disappointed that they didn't increase the drops for the upgrade materials for echoes. But I found a solution to that. Every time you upgrade your echoes, don't fully upgrade it. Do it little by little. So, for example, you are upgrading an echo for a DPS character. What you're looking for is crit rate, crit damage, attack percent, and what pattern of attack they use the most, like heavy attack, resonance skill, or resonance reverberation, and etc. Now, if you get 2 out of 3 of that main substat, which is crit rate, crit damage, you should upgrade it now fully. And if it turns out disappointing, don't feed it to the next echo, but instead destroy it or like trash it so you can refund 75% of the materials you have used on that echo. Now that we have finished talking about echo upgrades, let's talk about prioritizing who or what to build. In my experience and honest opinion, you should actually first build just 2 supports first, and then you can invest into your DPS. Supports actually help me more than the DPS character. Just like when I was clearing the holograms in 1.0, the supports actually came in clutch and saved me multiple times. And I was only using Havoc Rover back then as the main DPS. Having to prioritize building your supports first will actually come in handy, and it is really easy and it doesn't require that much materials since you're only going to level them up to 70 or 80. I promised you, if you are a new player and watching this video, if you build your supports first, you can clear everything in the game with just one dedicated DPS, but excluding the Tower of Adversity because you need 3 DPS in there. But overall, you can clear the content easy. Anyways, that's enough for today. If you're interested in watching me clear Tower of Adversity or tactical holograms, you should watch this video. I included the builds at the end. So, see you next time, Rovers.